English Ala Keifak.
Hey everyone, welcome back.
Hi, good to have you here again.
This is English Ala Keifak, and today Maya and I are talking about something I think almost everyone has an opinion about, even if they've never actually said it out loud.
Yeah, and I have a feeling this one's gonna get a little personal.
Probably.
That's usually when our conversations get interesting.
Or awkward.
Sometimes both.
If you're new here, the idea is simple. We just have a real conversation about a real topic, and you listen in and follow along in natural English. No script, no pretending.
And if you enjoy conversations like this, it really helps us if you subscribe or leave a comment. It helps you too, honestly, because the more of these you listen to, the more natural English starts to feel.
Okay, so today's topic is staying positive.
Oh, I have a lot of thoughts about this.
I figured you would,
Why did you say that like you already knew what I was going to say?
because I know you.
Fair enough.
So let me just start with a question. When was the last time you told yourself to just stay positive about something, and did it actually work?
Okay, yes, actually. Last month, I had this really stressful week at work. Everything kept going wrong, and I just kept repeating to myself, okay, stay positive, it's fine, it's fine.
Did you believe yourself?
That's the problem.
What?
I was saying it, but I wasn't really convinced.
So you were lying to yourself.
Not exactly.
That's what it sounds like.
Okay, maybe a little.
And did it help?
Sort of. By Thursday, I did feel a bit better. But Monday and Tuesday, honestly, I don't think I believed a word I was telling myself.
That's kind of what I wanted to ask about, because I do the same thing sometimes, and I've noticed it works completely differently depending on the day.
What do you mean?
Well, sometimes if I tell myself it's going to be fine, I actually calm down a little. But other times it feels almost fake, like I'm just performing being okay instead of actually being okay.
Performing being okay.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it.
And sometimes I don't even realize I'm doing it until later.
So you smile, say everything's fine, and then go home and complain about it?
I don't complain.
I know.
Okay, I complain a little.
Exactly.
But that's honestly what got me thinking about this topic in the first place. Are we actually changing how we feel, or are we just getting good at acting like we feel better?
I mean, for me, I think it's a bit of both, depending on the situation.
Okay, tell me about the work week. What actually happened?
So basically, we had this huge project due. My manager kept changing what she wanted, and I was staying late every night. And I remember sitting at my desk on Tuesday just feeling completely done.
Completely done?
Yeah, like I didn't even want to open my laptop anymore.
That's bad.
It was bad.
What did you do?
Honestly, I almost went home and forgot about everything.
That would have been one option.
I know, but instead, I actually started writing down 3 good things every night before bed.
3 good things?
Yeah.
I didn't know you were that person.
What does that mean?
I don't know. You just don't seem like someone who keeps a gratitude journal.
I didn't think I was that person either.
So what did you write?
Really simple things, even something small, like I had a really good coffee today, or my friend texted me something funny.
And that helped?
Sounds a little silly, but yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Not immediately. I didn't suddenly become happy on Tuesday night.
That's important.
Right. But by the end of the week, my whole outlook had changed, even though the actual situation at work hadn't changed at all.
Wait, so nothing about the project got easier?
No, nothing. Same manager, same deadline, same chaos.
And somehow you felt different?
Yeah, I just started noticing different things.
Huh.
What?
I'm trying to decide whether I believe you.
You don't believe me?
I believe you. I'm just not sure it would work for me.
That's different.
Maybe.
Have you actually tried it?
The gratitude thing?
Yeah.
Once.
Once isn't terrible.
Once, on the third day, I wrote, "I'm grateful this is over."
That's not gratitude.
It was honest.
I'll give you that.
It kind of felt forced, like I was making myself find something positive instead of it happening naturally.
That's fair.
Maybe that's why I don't like the whole stay positive idea sometimes.
But you said sometimes it actually helps you.
It does.
Then what's the difference?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay, give me an example.
Well, I remember this one morning when I was having a terrible day before it had even properly started. I woke up late, couldn't find my keys, missed the bus, and then I got a message from work asking me to fix something I'd already fixed twice.
That's a good morning.
Exactly.
And what did you tell yourself?
I remember standing there thinking, okay, this day is already going badly. And then I stopped and thought, no, that's not really true. It's just been a bad morning.
That's different.
Yeah, I wasn't telling myself everything was wonderful. It obviously wasn't.
So what happened?
Nothing magical. I found my keys, got to work late, apologized, fixed the thing, and eventually the day was fine.
So the positive thinking didn't actually change the situation.
No.
It changed how you looked at it?
Maybe. Or at least it stopped me from deciding that the entire day was ruined at 9 in the morning.
Okay, I actually like that.
Yeah. But then I start wondering if that's really positivity.
What else would you call it?
I don't know. Being realistic?
Being realistic sounds very serious.
It is serious.
Obviously.
Anyway, this reminds me of my cousin. He's one of those people who just seems naturally upbeat all the time, no matter what's going on.
Oh, I know exactly the type.
Right? Like his car got broken into last year, and he was more annoyed about the mess than actually upset. He just shrugged it off and moved on within like a day.
I have a friend like that too.
Really?
Yeah, and honestly, it used to kind of annoy me.
Wait, why?
Because it felt like nothing ever really bothered her. We'd be talking about something terrible that happened, and she'd somehow find something funny about it.
That can be annoying.
Very.
Did you think she was pretending?
I did.
And was she?
I don't think so.
What changed your mind?
I think the more I got to know her, the more I realized she genuinely doesn't dwell on things the way I do.
So she actually processes things differently.
I think so. She gets upset. She just doesn't stay there for very long.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I used to think she just didn't care.
And now?
Now I think she cares. She just doesn't spend hours replaying everything in her head.
Okay, that's something I definitely do.
Me too.
You just said you don't.
I said I do it less than I used to.
Ah,
There's a difference.
fair.
I think that's why I'm not completely against the idea that positivity can be learned.
See, this is where I start to disagree a little.
I knew you were going there.
I get that gratitude journaling worked for you that week, but I think there's a difference between building a habit that helps you notice good things and forcing yourself to be positive when you're genuinely upset about something.
So you think trying to stay positive is basically fake?
Not always fake, no.
Sometimes?
Sometimes, yeah.
Give me an example.
My old job.
Oh, right.
My old job. Everyone kept saying, just stay positive, it'll get better.
And it didn't?
No, I was burning out. I was exhausted, I was barely sleeping, and every time someone told me to stay positive, it honestly just made me feel worse.
Wait, why worse?
Because it felt like nobody wanted to hear that I was actually struggling.
Hmm.
It was easier for them to say stay positive than to actually listen to what was going on.
Okay, that's actually a really good point.
Yeah.
I think there is a difference between someone telling you to stay positive because they don't want to deal with your problem and you choosing to build a more positive mindset yourself.
Right, exactly.
Those are two completely different things.
I don't mind the second one as much.
But
I still think acknowledging you're having a bad time is more honest than forcing yourself to smile through it.
I agree with that.
You do?
Yeah, I don't think you have to pretend you're okay.
Okay, that's not what I expected you to say.
Why?
Because you're the gratitude journal person.
Again with the gratitude journal?
Sorry.
It's just a notebook, Daniel.
I know.
And I don't write in it every night anymore.
Really?
No, maybe once or twice a week.
So you've already abandoned it.
No, I just stopped making it a rule.
That's probably healthier.
See, we agree again.
Don't get used to it.
So you never try to think positively at all.
No, I do, actually.
Then we're not that different.
I just think it has to come after I've accepted how I actually feel, not instead of it.
Explain that.
If I'm angry, for example, and I immediately tell myself, don't be angry, think positive, I'm probably just pushing the feeling away.
Right.
But if I admit, okay, I'm angry, this really bothered me, then maybe later I can look at it differently.
That makes sense.
If I skip that first part, it feels fake. And honestly, it tends to come back later anyway.
Yeah, I think I've experienced that too.
You?
Definitely.
I thought you were going to tell me you write 3 good things and everything disappears.
I wish.
Same.
Sometimes I write 3 good things and still feel awful.
Exactly.
But for me, gratitude journaling isn't about pretending things are fine. It's more like, even when things are bad, there are usually a few small things that are still okay, and I just try to notice them.
Okay, I can see that.
It's not like I'm sitting there thinking my life is perfect.
Right.
It's more like, this day was terrible, but at least my friend made me laugh.
That's actually pretty reasonable.
Thank you.
Don't sound so surprised.
I am a little surprised.
Fair.
And honestly, it doesn't always work. If I'm really exhausted, I can write down 3 good things and still feel awful.
See, that's what I mean, though.
Here we go.
If it depends this much on how tired or stressed you are, is it really something you can train, or is it more like a tool that only works sometimes?
Maybe both.
That's convenient.
I'm serious.
Okay.
I do think I've gotten better at it with practice.
What makes you think that?
Just looking back, I guess. A year ago, I would have completely fallen apart during a week like that one at work.
And this time?
I still felt awful, but I bounced back faster than I used to.
Okay, that's actually a pretty convincing example.
Thank you.
Although, I'm still not ready to start a gratitude journal.
Nobody asked you to.
Good.
What about you, though? Has your ability to stay positive changed over time, or has it mostly stayed the same?
Honestly, I think I've gotten more skeptical of it, if anything.
Really?
Yeah. When I was younger, I used to believe that if you just thought positively enough, things would work out.
You really believed that?
Absolutely.
That's adorable.
Thank you.
I didn't mean it as a compliment.
I know.
So what changed?
Life, I guess.
Very specific.
I don't know. Especially after that burnout period, I stopped seeing positivity as something you could just switch on.
Yeah.
Now, I think it's more complicated than that. It depends on your situation, your energy, maybe even your personality.
That's interesting, because I've moved kind of the opposite direction.
How so?
I used to think being positive was something you either had or didn't have.
Like a personality trait.
Exactly. Some people were just like that, and I wasn't.
But now?
Now, I actually think it's more like a skill you develop.
Even though it doesn't work every time?
Especially because it doesn't work every time.
Explain that one.
Well, if I expect myself to feel positive all the time, I'm going to fail constantly.
That's true.
But if I get a little better at recovering from a bad mood or noticing something good when everything feels terrible, maybe that's enough.
I hadn't thought about it that way.
See?
Don't get too excited.
I'm trying not to.
I guess we've kind of switched places without meaning to.
A little, yeah.
You used to think positivity was something you either had or didn't have.
And you used to think it was something you could just choose.
Yeah.
Now we're both somewhere in the middle.
Apparently.
That's a little disappointing.
Why?
I thought we'd have a dramatic disagreement.
We can pretend to disagree.
No, that's exactly what we're trying not to do.
Fair point.
I wonder if it also depends on where you grew up or what your family was like.
That's possible.
My mom is one of those people who finds a silver lining in literally everything.
Literally everything?
She'll find something.
Even traffic?
She'll find something.
That's impressive.
One time, we were stuck in traffic for almost 2 hours, and she said, "Well, at least we have time to talk."
Okay, that's very positive.
I know.
What did you say?
I don't want to talk.
That sounds more like you.
Exactly.
So you probably learned some of that from her without even noticing.
I think I did.
My parents were pretty realistic people. Not negative exactly, just not big on the whole positive thinking thing.
Curious, what would they say?
Probably something like, well, what are you going to do about it?
That's very different from everything will be fine.
Yeah, maybe that's why I think about these things differently.
I never really thought about where this stuff comes from before.
Me neither.
It's funny how you can have a certain way of reacting to things for years without ever asking why.
Yeah,
You just assume that's how you are.
until somebody annoys you enough to make you think about it.
Are you talking about me?
Maybe.
I knew it.
Anyway, going back to that morning I mentioned earlier, when I told myself it was going to be fine and it actually helped a little, I think I understand it differently now.
How?
I don't think I was really trying to convince myself that everything was fine.
Then what were you doing?
I think I was just stopping myself from making the situation bigger than it actually was. I had a bad morning. That didn't mean I was having a bad day, and it definitely didn't mean everything was going wrong.
That's basically what I do with the gratitude thing too, now that you say it like that.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not trying to turn a bad situation into a good one. I'm just reminding myself that the bad thing isn't necessarily the whole picture.
Okay.
That sounded more complicated than I meant it to.
No, I get it.
Good.
Maybe we're not as different on this as I thought.
Maybe not.
I still don't want the journal, though.
You keep saying that like I'm going to send you one.
Are you?
No.
Good.
Although I could.
Maya.
I'm joking.
Okay.
So, okay, if you're listening to this, I'm curious. Do you think you're someone who's naturally upbeat or someone who's had to learn how to manage a hard mood?
Or maybe you don't really fit into either category.
Yeah, maybe there isn't really a difference.
Maybe some days you're one and some days you're the other.
That's probably more accurate.
I don't think we've fully figured that out ourselves, honestly.
No, definitely not.
I came into this conversation thinking forced positivity was basically fake.
And now?
I still think it's fake sometimes.
That's progress.
But I get now that it isn't always about forcing yourself to feel something you don't feel.
Right.
Sometimes you just notice something different.
Or you give yourself a little time before deciding how you feel about the whole situation.
Yeah.
And I came into this conversation pretty sure that positivity is something you build.
You still believe that?
Mostly.
I think I understand your side a lot more now.
Same.
So I guess neither of us won.
I'm okay with that.
Me too.
I actually think it's better that way.
I don't think everything has to end with one person being right.
Especially when we're talking about something as personal as how people deal with difficult days.
Exactly.
Although I still think you should try the gratitude journal.
And we're back.
Just 1 week.
We'll see.
That's not a no.
I'm not making any promises.
Fine.
Anyway, I guess that's enough positivity for one day.
That's probably the most positive thing you've said all episode.
See, I'm learning.
Slowly.
Very slowly.
All right, that's it for today's episode.
Thanks so much for listening.
And if this conversation made you think about your own week a little differently, let us know in the comments.
And if you're learning English with us, just keep listening. Don't worry about understanding every single word perfectly. The more you hear natural conversations, the more familiar they start to feel.
And hopefully a little more natural every time.
See you next time.
See you next time.